Hi, this is Peter Sage, and in this video I want to share with you 3 things that all successful people do. Now, it's quite a sweeping statement, and there's obviously a lot more than 3 things, but in my experience as 25 years as an active entrepreneur, I've noticed a lot of patterns around successful people, and I'm going to share 3 of them with you on this video. The first one, and probably the most significant, is that they all focus on how they can add more value. Now, what do I mean by that? See, many people that are getting into business or starting as entrepreneurs or running businesses are focused on how can they get more sales, how can they earn more money. And the challenge with chasing money is you're always going to chase your tail, because money is only a byproduct or a consequence of adding value. It's like going to the gym and saying, give me some strength and I'll go lift the weights. It doesn't work that way. So if you can focus on adding value and contributing more, because the last time you ever got money was only because you gave something for it first. It could have been 40 hours a week in a job, it could have been a product or a service or something, but the only way you'll ever get money is by adding value in advance. So concentrate on focusing on adding value, and you'll look over your shoulder one day and think, wow, where did that money come from? That's kind of how it works. So all successful people focus more on adding value than wondering where their next sale is coming from. The second thing is really about that they have an outcome when they do things, not a to-do list. So many people are getting into the time management model of getting a to-do list, and a to-do list is useful for organizing people that are unorganized. The challenge is that it's not really accomplishing what needs to be done. Instead, I've noticed that all successful people don't just have a to-do list, they have an outcome list. What is the purpose of why I'm doing what I'm doing? What am I trying to achieve? And by thinking that way and taking the brain down that avenue, you probably bypass half the things on the list that you just dumped on there thinking you have to do in order to get the outcome. And if you get the outcome accomplished before you've done that, you save yourself a lot of things on your to-do list. So just play with that. Next time you go to do something, ask yourself the question, what is my actual outcome for this? And start focusing there. You may even come up with a different and better set of to-dos that will lead you towards that outcome, but at least now you're on track. So all successful people that I've seen, especially those that manage their time effectively, do not get sucked into to-do lists. They shift their focus in saying, what have I got to do, to what is my outcome? The third thing I see all successful people do is that they take care of themselves physically. Now again, I know you may say, well, hang on a minute, I know somebody who's successful who's overweight. Well, I don't call that success. I call that chasing a dream of trying to get more money so I can prove to the world and my family that I'm good enough, only to find out that my family's left me, or I'm the richest man in the graveyard. So taking care of yourself physically, and you'll hear me say this as a constant theme, I don't want to get into it too much here, but please guys, if you don't make time for health, you will have to make time for illness. Take care of yourself physically, respect and look after your body. You pay no rent for it. It comes willing to serve you at every notice, and if you stretch it beyond its comfort zone, it'll always give you a better version of itself. I mean, wow, you can't get better than that. So there are 3 things that I see that all successful people do, and if you go and apply those, I promise you that your level of success will simply go up. Hey, Peter Sage here. I'm back just to say I hope you enjoyed what you saw on that video, and remember that knowing and not doing is the same as not knowing. So it's about applying what you learn, not just being passively entertained by what you learn. If you like more of what I do, please subscribe to my channel so I can share more of my wisdom and insights with you to make a difference. Please also go to my website at petersage.com. I have a ton of free content for a lot of people there to add more value, and I hope to see you on another video soon.